Hi guys, it's Laura with Live, Love, Scrap, back with another layout of the week. Today is February 3rd, 2016. We're going to do a quick and easy layout. Once you get your papers cut the size you need it, you'll see just how quickly this will go together. So you're going to start off with your 12 by 12 plain cardstock. I went ahead and went with white. I did go ahead and ink the edges. And then you're going to take your first two pieces of pattern paper. Mine is actually solid here with a print here. The larger one should be 7.5 inches by 5 1/4, and then on the short ends you're going to go ahead and do a little bit of a tear off the edges. And then your second piece is 7 inches by 4.5 inches. Once again, you're going to tear the top and the bottom. Although if you'd prefer the straight edge, you can go ahead and leave that. So for this, you're just going to go about probably, I would say, an inch from the top with the longer one, and set it down. And so we're going to leave a nice, they're going to overlap one another, but they should be about the same distance from the right and left edges. This is going to be your photo mat. Then you're going to need one vertical photo, 4 by 6. You're going to take this and pretty much center it on here. Okay? And now my next step, you can use an embellishment for this. You could use extra journaling, or you could just skip this step altogether. I have tickets from an event my husband and son went to, so I wanted to go ahead and put the tickets on the layout itself. So I'm just going to take these and overlap them. They'll go just about to the edges of the background paper here, like so. Okay. Make sure that's nice and straight. And then you're going to take, for your title, you can either use a pre-printed title like I did, or you can use letter stickers. Letter stickers always work great if you can't find a personalized one. And then you're going to set this right below the embellishments or whatever you decided to put here. Now, if you didn't put anything here, by all means, your title can shift and it can take up even more space here below the photo. Okay? So then you're going to take, I have a small area of journaling. You can use journaling strips if you want. You can just cut a note card down to be small. You can use a larger one if you want. It's all up to you. You're going to go ahead and overlap a little bit with the photo, and it should come overlap. It should be wide enough where it touches both the photo, and then it overlaps the patterned paper there onto the background. And then you're going to take just a few embellishments. I'm actually going to use 3. Went with an arrow to point out the car. This is a layout about a car show that my husband and son went to. So we're just going to go ahead and set these guys right here. And then make sure they're nice and straight. And then my very last step, let me grab it. You're going to want 4 strips of pattern paper. You could use decorative tape if you prefer. And they're going to measure 10 inches by 1/4 inch. And these are basically, if you want, you can leave the layout just like this. You can see it does have a completed look, but I just felt like I didn't want to leave all that white space. So just take, your strips of pattern paper, and you're going to, it's only 10 inches. So what you're going to do is you're going to have 2 corners that don't have any, they're going to be blank. So in your lower left corner, take your first piece, your first strip of paper, and lay it down. I did go ahead and cut an angle at the far end. And then you're going to take another one, put a little bit of glue on it. You're going to just go ahead and adhere it right here. I did the angle, I angled the end again on that, kind of opening up to that plain corner. And then you should have 2 more pieces, 2 more strips cut to put in this corner up here. Let's see. Once again, I angled the corner of that. And then the very last strip, obviously, will go across the top. It's got the angled end as well. So we'll just lay it, overlapping that piece, and ta-da, it's done. So you now have a layout that took, once you cut the stuff out, it really only takes about 5 minutes to put together. If you have something from an event, such as tickets or any sort of other embellishment that works here, you have a spot where you can just display it right there. quick and easy. If you have any questions, go to live-love-blogspot.com. And every other Wednesday I have a new layout tutorial. Thanks for stopping by.